Hello everybody, this is Joel, the Nose, coming to you from Miami as usual, and today I have an incredible treat. I have the first review that I've seen of Baikal Leather Intense from the French niche legendary house of Parfums de Nicolai. And this scent, this fragrance was just released 1 month ago in September. So this is a real treat. I got to smell this beauty at my local perfumery here in Miami, Osme, and I could not wait to review this. So I don't have a full bottle with me. I will put up a picture here so you can, I guess right here, I'll put up a picture that I took at the store. And in a second, when I do the spray, I will show you because I took a picture of spraying in the store. So let's get right into this. For those of you who don't know, Parfums de Nicolai, this is Nicolai. This is a French niche independent house, legendary, very French, super high-end, super elegant. The creative director, the perfumer, the founder is Patricia de Nicolai, who is a descendant of the Guerlain family, and she has created. You can look at her body of work; it's amazing. And this release, okay, this release that she just did, the Baikal Leather Intense, was released as a special for the 30th anniversary of when she started her house. So this is pretty cool. I was super excited to get my hands on. Just a little bit about the perfume. Again, this is the 30th anniversary. It was released just 1 month ago in September. This is what we would consider a unisex perfume. And let me get right into it. The top notes. So the top notes are Yuzu, which is kind of new to me. It's Asian kind of flower. Pepper, saffron. The mid notes are birch leather, violet, rose, and Irish butter. The base is Guaic Wood, Sandalwood, Vetiver, Tonka Bean, and Musk. So you got a lot going on here, typically as you would expect from a French classic designer. Let me get right into it. When I sprayed it, and again, you'll see the bottle. The bottle of the presentation is absolutely beautiful, very simple but elegant. And I'll show you the spray here now. Okay, here we go with the Baikal Leather Intense. You see the spray. Excellent. Very nice. The vaporizer spray was great.
Thank you, Maurice.
When you first spray it, right, right from the beginning, I get a very kind of, the yuzu and the saffron really come out at me. It's very aromatic. It's very bubbly. It's kind of very floral, sweet. I get a little orange in there. For those of you who have ever had, when you were a kid and you would go to, like, say, a function at a family party or even a church function, or I don't know, some type of function, school function, and they would serve orange juice with ginger ale mixed as like a punch. That's what this smells like to me initially. It's kind of fruity, bubbly, with that type of scent, which is kind of unique. When you spray it, by the way, when you first spray it in the air or you spray it on a fragrance strip, right off the bat you get that, but you also get this very nice leather smell, like a high-end leather glove or a high-end leather purse. It's like smelling the inside of a Prada purse or something. It's a beautiful leather smell. I gotta say though, on my skin, for some reason, that scent does not come out. I get the yuzu, I get the saffron, I get the pepper, I get the floral orange, but I don't get that leather on my skin. And I've tried it twice now, and for some reason on my body chemistry, I don't get that. Now, I was at the store and we sprayed it on a woman there, and on her skin, you get that leather smell. So I'm gonna say this, guys, is you gotta try this, especially females. I think this scent lends, even though it's unisex, lends more female, especially at the top. So try it, because for me, I didn't get that leathery scent, and that's one of the key features when you read this. This is supposed to have kind of a smoky, leathery mid, and that's coming from that birch wood. But again, it's why you gotta try something. For me, I didn't get it. After about an hour, I was still getting the yuzu. It was less intense, not as sweet. I was getting a little bit more of the purple floral. After about 2 hours in, again, it was not really smoky or woody for me, but it got a little bit more soapy and a little bit more creamy. So I think that was from the Irish butter, which I really like. And It reminded me of kind of like the liquid body wash that I use in the shower, which is a very mild but beautiful smell and leaves my skin smelling very nice. It was mildly sweet also after a couple hours in, so I think that's coming from the musk, the white musk, the Tonka bean. It's all mixing beautifully. It becomes a little bit more masculine at that point, a couple hours in. I also got a little hint of, I would say, alcohol or vanilla. I don't see it listed as one of the notes, but I did get that. And also a little bit powdery at that point. So that's clearly coming, I think, from the sandalwood and maybe still from the saffron also. But you get a little bit of powdery, but not too much, because I don't like too much sandalwood. And this did not have too much sandalwood. After 3 hours in, same effect. Up till 3 hours, I was getting excellent projection. Not super far. I would say I was getting about maybe 8 to 10 inches away, pretty much around, because I spray as I usually do on the inside of my arms, the back of my left hand, and then either side of my neck and the back of my neck. So when I do that, when I'm turning, I can get a good, kind of, wafting around my head. So I was getting that for about 2 to 3 hours. So very good projection on that, very good longevity, clearly a quality fragrance. Then I would say after about that 3 hour mark, I start to get a little bit more of the vetiver. And I also get, again, some of that amber. And I gotta say, I love the dry down. So for the top for me, because I wasn't getting the leather so much as I said, but I was getting more of that Yuzu saffron, which I'm not a huge fan of. But once this dried down after a couple hours, I loved it. I gotta say, I loved it. And I would love this on a woman. This would drive me crazy to smell this on a girl's neck, a woman's neck. And it is a strong skin scent after about 3 hours. Like I said, you get good projection. After about 3 hours, it goes to mostly a skin scent, but it lasted 12 hours for me on the skin. So it's intense, it's quality, it's good, and it's a beautiful, mild mix of that entire base of vetiver and amber and Guaic Wood and sandalwood. Really, really does well. I think it's very sexy. And again, what's interesting, I would say, is that on the fragrance strip and on a woman, when I smelled this, I got that initial leather smell. And that's, if you read any stuff about, Patricia de Nicolai when she created this, and actually one of the owners of Osme was in Paris a month ago talking to her about this creation. And she said, all her stuff is very subtle. A lot of her other perfumes are very French and very over the top, and this one's a little bit more subtle. So that leather is more subtle, but boy, when you smell it on the strip and you smell it on somebody else, I got that leather. It was very cool. Just didn't get it on me. I don't know why. And again, I tried it a couple times. But having said all that, in conclusion, this is a kind of yuzu floral, not woody for me, but more of a, then goes into more of a kind of soapy, vetiver, musky into the base, which I loved. Again, I love the dry down. But other people are getting that kind of smoky, leathery scent in the middle. Again, very subdued, but getting it, just not on my skin. As far as projection, again, good 2 to 3 hours, about 8 to 10 inches all the way around my head. Very good projection sillage for that. After that point, up to 12 hours, a very good skin scent. I mean, delicious. When I would smell it, it's something that I would really want to smell on a woman. And as far as would I buy it? For myself, I would not buy a bottle of this. Would I have it for a woman? Absolutely. Or a special woman in my life? Absolutely. Would I wear it again? Absolutely. I just wouldn't buy another bottle or buy a bottle for myself. So I'm not going to do the dance. But this is high quality, French, classic niche, legendary designer Patricia de Nicolai. Again, this scent is only 1 month old, so this is brand new. I don't know how many people have smelled it yet. Please, I'd love to hear it in the comments. If you smelled this, I want to hear, what you think of my reaction. I want to hear your reactions. And go out and get this if you can. Get a sample. I think a lot of people are going to really love this. And I want to thank you again for watching. And I would say that, again, if you found this useful, I would love for you to subscribe if you can. Actually, over here, ring the bell for notifications would be great. And, yeah, everybody have a great day. And this was Joel the Nose. Thank you very much.